Let's start on our backs, bringing your knees together, your feet apart. Get as comfortable as you can here. Let your arms rest wherever they're most relaxed. Start to take some deep breaths, deep inhales and exhales. Noticing your body. Becoming aware of yourself and your space. When you're ready, start to gently bring your knees from side to side. Moving maybe with your breath, inhaling the knees to center, exhaling them over to a side. Just gently moving. When it feels good, let your knees fall to just one side, letting them be heavy here, taking a bind if it feels okay. And then bringing them back to center and then taking them over to the other side. Again, letting them be heavy, or you can take a bind. Slowly release, bringing your knees back to center. Maybe do a little bit of pelvic rocking, pushing your lower back down into the floor and then arching your back. Finding some neutrality in your spine. When you're ready, extend your legs. Bring your arms overhead. Bring your feet gently over to the right as far as they'll go comfortably. You can cross your ankles there and then scoot your shoulders and your arms over to the right as well, creating this crescent or banana shape with your body. See if you can keep your shoulders and your hips grounded to the floor as you just relax and breathe. Start to bring your body back to center slowly, and then move in that same way, bringing your legs over to the left. Scoot your arms to the left and just relax. Again, noting if your shoulders and your hips are grounded. Gently make your way back to center, evening out your spine. Bring your feet hip-width distance, knees hip-width distance, and then lift your head and your shoulders up off the mat, engaging your core, your belly. Breathing, try and extend one leg, hovering the heel up off the floor, keeping your belly engaged. Try the other side, extend the leg, keeping that heel hovering above the floor. Bring your hands behind your neck, supporting your head, and then gently bring your head and your chest back down. And if you like, bringing your knees to your chest, giving them a hug with both arms. And then let's roll up to seated. Bringing yourself to all fours. You want your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, hip width distance, shoulder width distance. When you're ready, start your cat-cow movements, letting your belly drop as you inhale. Exhale, round the spine, maybe lean your hips back towards your feet. Inhaling, maybe looking up. Exhaling, letting your head just hang. And moving through your cat-cow at your own pace. When your spine feels warm, let's extend your right leg out behind you. On the exhale, round the knee in towards the chest, bring your head towards your knee. Let's do 5. On that last one, see if you could keep your leg extended and then extend your left arm out in front of you. Here you might add some extra movement, like bending into the knee or extending your arm out to the left side, playing with balance. See which movements work and which ones don't. Bring your arm down, but keep the leg extended. See if you could come onto your elbows. Lift the leg a little higher and then drive the knee towards your chest. Repeating this movement a few times. Bring the leg down, extending it behind you. See if you can bring both legs extended and find a forearm plank. Use your abs here. Feel your core. What is it doing? Drop your knees gently. Send your hips back, finding a child's pose. Relax. Breathe deeply through the belly. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to a tabletop, extending the left leg behind you. Doing those same movements, bring the knee towards the chest as you exhale. Let's do 5. On that last extension, leave the leg. See if you can bring the right arm out in front of you, finding balance. Here you might add some extra movement, like bending into the knee or extending your arm out to the left side. Be okay with losing your balance every once in a while. Bring your arm down and see if you can come onto your elbows. Lift the leg a little higher and then drive the knee towards your chest. Repeating this movement a few times. Bring the leg down, extending it behind you. See if you can bring both legs extended and find a forearm plank. Keep your hips low, core engaged. When you're ready, drop your knees, send your hips back, find that child's pose position that feels good. Let's stay here a little while. Slowly peeling yourself back up, let's find our tabletop. Curl into your toes, lift your knees up off the mat, and then send your hips back, finding your downward facing dog. Maybe soften your knees to get that long line from your tailbone to your head. Pedal your feet if it feels good, add movement where it works. Bend your knees, start to slowly make your way up to the front of your mat. On an inhale, lift your chest, coming into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, straighten up. Exhale, hands down to our sides. On an inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, from your hips, fold over your legs. Soften your knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your hands down, step or walk back to a plank position. Drop your knees if you need to. Exhale, down in your chaturanga. Flip your toes, lift your chest. Bring yourself all the way back to your downward facing dog. Take your time in your down dog. Notice how it feels. What needs to change if it doesn't feel good? On an inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. Breathe and open your hip, bend your knee, find your three-legged dog. Bring yourself back to center. Sweep the right leg forward. Drop your back knee gently, uncurl the toes, lift your chest and arms up. Lift up out of the hips, arms high. Exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. On your next exhale, open up the arms, turn to your right. Inhale, back to center. 2 more times. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Left arm up, bottom arm can just dangle. Let's bring that left hand back to the floor. Raise your right arm up to the sky. Option to curl your toes and lift your knee. If it feels good in the shoulder, circle your arm. Extend that right arm to the sky and hold. There are many options to get back to a plank. You can either step that foot forward, or if that's a little troublesome, bring the knee down, scoot the foot to the side, and then bring yourself to tabletop. Let's all meet in our downward facing dog. Now let's repeat everything we just did, but on the other side. Extend that left leg up, open up to your 3-legged dog, open the hip, bend that knee. Bring yourself back to neutral, sweep that left knee forward, drop the back knee, uncurl the toes. Lift your arms and chest, remember to lift up out of your hips. Inhale, exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. One more time. On your exhale, turn left, open up the arms. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Bring that right hand down, lift the left arm up. Option to curl your toes, lift the knee. If you did it on the other side, invite those arm circles, opening through your shoulder. Bring that left hand down, make your way to plank, learning which version is best for you. And making our way to our downward facing dog. Take a moment to assess your body, and when you're ready, bring yourself to the front of your mat. Inhale to our flat back, our straight line from head to tailbone. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up, Tadasana. Exhale, hands down. Let's move through our flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, bring your hands down, step or walk back. High to low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, sweep it forward, bringing yourself to your crescent lunge. Be stable, lift the chest and arms. Breathe. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. Notice your back knee. See if you can soften it. As you exhale, twist open. Inhale, back to center. Stay stable. Exhale, twist open. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Stay here or lift the left arm, drop the right. And then gently bring that left hand back to the floor. Lift the right arm up. Invite movement here if you like, if it feels like it wants to be there today. From here, we'll make our way to side plank, getting there like me, the wobbly way, or you can try it the bit more stable way, which is bringing that back knee down and then sending the front leg back for a modification. When you're ready, bring yourself back to a tabletop. Curl those toes. Let's find our way to a downward facing dog one more time. When ready, raise the left leg to the sky. Sweep that left leg forward. Bring yourself to your crescent lunge. Raise your arms. Exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep once more. Inhale up, soften your back knee, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Coming back to center, let's bring our hand down, right hand down, left arm up. Again, inviting movement here if you want. Just an option. If you made it to side plank on the other side, try it here, either wobbling your way like I did or dropping that back knee, extending that left leg back for a modified version. When ready, back to tabletop, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. How do you feel? See how it feels to come onto your tippy toes and then start to tippy toe your way all the way to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana. Exhaling, hands to our sides. Let's take a wide-legged stance. Maybe heels out, toes in. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, fold from the hips. Let yourself just hang. Let your shoulders relax. Maybe reach the arms forward. Let your head dangle. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bend at the left knee. Keep your right leg extended. See how low you can take your hips while keeping that left foot grounded. Don't go any lower than your body can remain comfortable. Bring yourself slowly back to center. Trying it on the other side, bend that right knee. Keep that left leg extended and then send your hips as low as they can go, making sure that that right heel doesn't peel off the floor. If it does, you've gone a little too far. Bring yourself slowly back to center. Ground your left arm, raise the right. Take a breath. Bring that arm back down when you're ready. Right arm grounds, now raise the left. Find your breath. Bring that left arm down. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Now let's bring our toes out, heels in, bend at the knees. Find your goddess pose, cactus arms. Notice your lower back. Make sure that you're not sticking your booty out. Try and tuck your tailbone just a little. Inhale, left arm over, right arm under. Making this beautiful shape, let's do it on the other side. Right arm over, left arm under. And back to center. Bringing our hands to our thighs. Bring your right shoulder forward, look past your left. Back to center, let's bring our left shoulder forward, look past your right. Back to center, let's stand, bringing our feet back together. Let's find a 90-degree angle with our body, our flat back. Make a straight line with your spine. Pull your belly in. We're gonna go swimming. So extend your arms in front and then back. Arms overhead and then back behind you. Notice your balance. Are you swaying? Can you make your body still as you do this movement? Exhale, let's fold. We're going to keep our fingers to the floor, soften our knees, and then send the left leg behind you, toes to the floor. Ground your palms and then see how high you can lift your leg behind you. Let's do 5 leg lifts. Keep that supportive knee soft. Now see if you can keep that leg extended behind you as high as it'll go comfortably, and then bring it back to center. Fold over your legs. Grab onto those elbows, maybe sway side to side. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Pull that belly in. Again, we're going to go swimming, arms forward and back. Seeing if you can find stability in the body as you move your arms. Exhale, let's fold back down, soften the knees. Again, fingers to the floor. Let's send the right toes back and then find those leg lifts just as high as your leg will allow. Let's do 5 on this side. And then see if you can leave the leg extended as high as it'll go. When you're ready, bring the leg forward, forward fold. Let's heel toe our feet apart. Soften your knees and slowly roll yourself up. Head will be the last thing to come up. And fold back down, melt down. Again, let's try it a few times. Roll your spine back up. Once you're up, melt yourself back down. Primal spinal rolls. Final round. Let's find another wide stance. Maybe just a little bit over hip width distance. You might need a block. We're going to come to Malasana. If Malasana doesn't work, you can find horse stance, which is just halfway. You can bring your forearms to your thighs. It's a little harder. You have to work a little more. You can also use the block on the highest setting to rest your sit bones and find the Malasana that works for you. Maybe a lower setting with the block. Be sure that you're not doing that. You want a straight spine. You want to feel comfortable. If it doesn't feel comfortable, you can skip this one. Once you've found your Malasana, just breathe. See how it feels. How can you make it feel a little bit better? Again, remember to not turn into Gollum. Keep the spine straight. Maybe adding movement that feels good for your expression of the pose. Knowing your limits. When your body's ready, bring your hands down, send your hips up. Let's hang over our legs. Slowly rolling yourself back to standing. Coming back to the front of your mat. Let's move through our flow. Inhale, arms rise. Exhaling, fold. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, hands down, step or walk back. Move through that high to low push-up. Maybe drop the knees. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Take some deep breaths here. Rock yourself forward, bring your knees down back to our tabletop. Let's move through onto our back, slowly bringing yourself there. When you're ready, let's bring our knees to our chest, give them a little hug. And then hold on to that right knee, let's extend the left leg. Gently pull the right knee towards the right shoulder. And then let's extend our right toes to the sky. You can grab behind the thigh or wherever it's most comfortable. Start to point and flex the toes. Maybe some circles at the ankle. Bring your knee back down. Holding it with the right hand, extend your left arm. Notice that left hip. Make sure it doesn't float up. Try and keep it grounded. Take another breath here. Bring the knee back to center. Hold it with the left hand and send it across the body to the left side. Make sure your right shoulder is grounded. Bring the leg back to center, extending it to the sky and then lowering it down. Lift your left knee towards your chest. Give it a hug. Gently pulling it towards that left shoulder. And then extend the toes to the sky, holding it where it's comfortable. Let's flex and point the toes. Maybe some circles. And then bring the knee back to the chest. Hold it with the left hand. We'll extend the right arm out. Remember to check that hip. Make sure it doesn't float up. Keep it grounded. Send the knee back to center. Hold it with the right arm and let's send it across the body to the right side. Checking in on that left shoulder, keeping it grounded. Let's bring the knee back to center. Extend it to the sky and then lower it to the ground. Now we're going to drive the knee to our chest and then extend it down, the other knee and then down, adding a little bit of funky creative movement. You can add some extensions, maybe reverse the direction. Just a few different types of movements with your legs. When you're ready, extend the arms above you. Give yourself a full body stretch from your fingers to your toes. And then bring your knees to your chest. Give them a hug. Rock a little side to side, massaging into your lower back. Coming into our happy baby. You can grab onto your toes. You can grab the outsides of your feet or even your ankles. Find what feels good for your happy baby. Let the knees drive down towards the floor. It might feel good to rock a little from side to side. Any movement here, again, be creative. Breathe deep through your belly. Slowly release your legs back to the floor. Bring your arms out to your sides and let your knees fall to the right. It might feel good to turn your head to the left. If it doesn't, keep your head in a neutral position. Let your legs be heavy, relaxed. Slowly make your way back to center, knees up, and then bring them to the left. Same thing on this side. Maybe let your head turn to the right. Finding stillness in your body, heaviness in your legs. When you're ready, bring your knees back to center. Let's tuck them to our chest, squeeze, inviting one last burst of movement. Extend your legs, extend your arms, and then squeeze, tuck, extend, and squeeze, and then release finally for Savasana. Taking your time to get as comfortable as you can. Make the space, or just wiggle your way into the floor. Again, get as comfortable as you can here for a short Savasana. Pay attention to your breath, and then just let it relax. Let it get shallow and soft. Notice the skin on the face, starting to become aware of the subtleties in your body. Notice the tips of your fingers. Notice your toes. Start to feel a heaviness in the body as you lay there. Feel the weight in the back of your head. Feel the weight in your shoulders, in your hips, heels. Notice the body. Let it melt into the floor and let go. Let go of all your thoughts. Release yourself. Start to deepen your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, gently waking yourself up. Reach the arms overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. Bringing the knees towards the chest. Roll to your side. Slowly make your way up to seated. Bringing your hands to your heart center. I want to thank you so much for taking this class. Namaste.